Game night! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for the Nintendo Switch and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is! Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to RVT Game Night! I'm your host TWK of TWKReviewer, and tonight we're going to bring in a special co-commentary guest because I'm not too good at doing this by myself. Let's hope this all works out well and the internet is done derping for today. See if Skype wants to work. No, Skype, don't do that. Skype? God, Skype, come on. Give me one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. That's, wow. Interesting choice, Boberts. Alright, so far we got TWK in here, so that should be fun, at least the two of us. Let's see if I can try to bring in my special guest in here one more time. Alright, any second now. I'm currently calling him. He is not answering. Answer, you bastard. You better answer. Don't make a liar out of me. Well, while we're waiting on the guests, let's get at least some computer players in here, as low as they may be. And let's at least get one round going. And indeed, Guts. Hey, Skype. Dave? You're just gonna make Switch puns all night, aren't you, Bobbert? Jeez. Oh, you're there!
Evening.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Crunchman!
Hi, guys. Yep. Tech is annoying when it doesn't want to behave.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling, because when I initially called you, the program crashed on me.
Oh, that's what happened. Well, also I had to, it wasn't set to the right, my headset wasn't set properly for some weird reason, so.
Anyways, let's get some Smash going.
Smash attack! So that's Switch, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for it.
I am cautiously optimistic for it.
Portable Skyrim HD. That's all you need to really know at this point.
Well, there's more I'd like to know about it, but hopefully we'll see that as,
No!
go along.
Mine! There we go! My cheap KO.
Of course, you would go there, LPH.
Assist! And hello, Mr. Morrow! Mamma mia! Oh, it's distracted. I fell off. You see, this is what happens when I look at the chat for 2 seconds.
Oh, you shouldn't be distracting yourself.
But you said the LPH said something, and I wanted to see what it was. I was curious.
It was a Forza joke.
Yeah, I see that now. Chiquita! You know, usually I'll get Dave by something for that, but we've seen worse than Forza. So.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't hate Forza, so.
Oh.
I'm probably one of the few that actually likes that show.
Yeah, so far it's you and Mattis. Oh,
yeah.
TWK wasted a special, but I suppose it's better than me using it for him. Oh, god damn it, no. Damn Meowth.
And you're getting daved by the hairball. Because of course.
He's just mad because I didn't give him a Forza fist bump.
I used to actually be able to do that. I don't remember what it is anymore.
It's 2 slaps and a fist bump.
I think it's a little more than that, but it's been a while.
I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Ooh, I got a Master Ball. Ooh, I got a God Pokemon.
Yeah, that Switch looks really cool.
Yeah, just if it's let's see, what am I trying to say?
Things.
Yes, words. I'm trying to say words and fight at the same time.
You are wordsing and fighting, and one's not working.
Oh, it's just me and a computer player. CyberJoke got eliminated rather early, I guess.
Looks like it. Also, Hairball, Forza may have annoyed most of you guys, but it's a better program than Ghost. Because, fuck that guy. Ugh.
Was that show really that bad?
For me, it was. I couldn't stand it by the end.
Tomorrow, you can join the Smash Brothers room, but you cannot join the Skype.
Yep. You can join the brawling, but
Yeah, if
the
you want to
chatter.
join, yep, the name is both on screen and in the description if you want to add me to join Smash Brothers. But if you're talking about joining Skype, sorry, that's a very exclusive club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got cool swag. There we go.
Yeah, that does seem to be something a lot of people are wondering about Cyber Draco. What's going to happen to the 3DS after the Switch comes out?
Oh yeah. What I assume will happen is because the Switch is using cartridges, I'm assuming you'll be able to also use 3DS cartridges on it. Hopefully.
I don't know.
I'm hoping. Because I remember when the DS first came out, you could like still use advanced cartridges on that.
Well, yeah, because it had the slot in the bottom and they even
I'm hoping
crossed
this
the
does
field.
something similar.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't know. One thing that I'm more interested in finding out is what's it got on the base, because if all the hardware sitting inside of the screen, because the way this thing's designed, does it have like a hard wire here for an internet port? Because I don't use wireless in my house, so
Oh, you only use hardline internet?
yeah. Mostly because my dad's the one that's like doesn't like running wireless in our house. So
I think that's kind of weird because, I've never experienced that. Like my 360 has like an Ethernet cord going through it, but my Wii U, and my PS4 both use wireless.
well, he has various reasons for not wanting to run the wireless, but we have like our own workaround for getting the internet around the house. Basically, we're just like running it over the electric lines.
Bobbert says no 3DS and Wii U compatibility. Is that official?
I think I saw something about it on Twitter, but which I mean makes sense if they use different card types.
Yeah.
Because I imagine it's going to use probably a lot larger cards than the 3DS use.
Oh, this music's funky. Oh, of course, Street Fighter level. And oh no, no, the lag is real. The lag is real. No. Okay, good. It's over. Oh god, the lag is back. No. Oh, this is such a thing. This is not the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I swear, this is not the stream. For once, it's not me.
Yeah.
No, Cyber, what are you doing? It's not your fault. Don't worry. Oh no,
But-
Morrow! Mamma mia!
But yeah, that is definitely one thing I want to know, if the base has a hardline port in the back for internet.
Barbara says that yes. I'm assuming too. That's answering my question of it being official. So that's kind of weak, but hopefully they have some sort of ambassador program for people who bought stuff for the Wii U, because not a lot of people did. Give us those that were loyal some sort of reward, for being loyal Nintendo enthusiasts.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they try and do stuff like porting them to the eShop.
We know that Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, with new hair features at the very least, and some other games will be ported over from that teaser we saw.
Yeah, I was wondering if those were like actually ports or if those were like new titles.
That was definitely Mario Kart 8, and from what I saw Splatoon, it looks like the same level. So I'm assuming these are at the time ports, possibly, just with more stuff.
Possibly.
And Bobbert says, "Poor Matty, I told him to wait for the NX/Switch."
Yeah, man, he did just buy a Wii U recently, didn't he?
Yeah, and he recently told me that he's gonna try to save up for Smash Bros on Wii U. Not sure how much
Yeah,
that'll be worth it at this point.
yeah, I know, right? Especially it's like March. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing for me though is like I'm probably gonna if I actually get one of these Switch things, I'm probably gonna be like one of the late adopters because like I want to see how the game library is gonna play out.
Well, we know it's gonna have Zelda, a new Mario,
Well, of course,
Skyrim HD.
yeah. For those who don't have Skyrim yet, because that game's old as like how old
Even if
now?
people have game, they're gonna get. Some people always have to get every version. You know, there's people out there. They're like, no, I have to get this version too, in this version, in that version. Like, you're the only 3 different versions. Like, I know. And for those people, I feel bad for them having to buy Resident Evil 4 all over again.
Oh yeah, they just released the HD ones on Xbox One, I believe it was.
Yeah, Xbox One and PS4.
Yeah.
And that game's also available on PS3, 360, Wii, GameCube, and PS2.
Yeah, that one goes way back. And they even did like a weird port of it for iOS.
And Bobber says Splatoon is also new because of new weapons. Oh, nice. Although it's kind of hard to tell, like patching in new weapons.
That was pretty much the best, or at least one of the bigger multiplayer games Nintendo has under its belt at the moment.
Yeah, and it has 10 times better internet than this.
One day they'll get Smash online code correct.
Well, just to let everyone know, what you're seeing right here is still a million times better than what it was on the Wii for Brawl.
Yeah, I think I remember tuning in for a couple of the Wii Brawls nights, and it was like,
It
wow.
was the worst. There's a reason I stopped participating. It was the worst. It was the worst of times, and it was the worst of times! You know what's not the worst of times? Fallout Nuka World.
Oh yeah, I saw you got that recently.
It's actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
I still have yet to invest in a Fallout game. It just doesn't really seem like my type of thing.
Have you ever played Fallout?
No, I've just mostly seen video of it, which I mean, it looks cool, but
See,
like,
you can't tell if a game's really for you until you played a little bit.
all right, fair enough.
Because, I used to think, I'll just scroll see, maybe. Then I played it, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing! I need more of this!
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Trust me, do you like games that let you just explore vast open areas?
A little bit depends on like the game, I guess. Like it's fun for me. It was fun to do in Saints Row, and I like wandering all over the place in Borderlands. But
Well,
I don't know. It just
Borderlands
kind
is
of
much
depends.
linear.
That is true. Yeah, it does kind of throw you everywhere.
Yeah, well, the game gives you a good facade of exploring while it being a very linear experience.
That is true. I will concede that.
Fallout is extremely just open. Just you can go and do the main story, but most people don't finish it actually.
Yeah.
Especially because in Fallout games, the main story is usually not written that well. Especially if it's like Bethesda developing it. Like the main story of New Vegas was actually written pretty well, but then again, it was made by a completely different studio, Obsidian, which is made up of developers of the original Fallout games.
That makes sense. I feel like Fallout for me would be sort of like a GTA situation where like you mostly just like play it to goof off and stuff more than anything else.
For Saints Row, I always play through the main story though.
Yeah. That's what I did for 4 pretty much. Like collect as much crap as I can, play enough to unlock certain boundaries or get past
Stop
certain
being
limitations.
fast. Ow, you hit me in my gut. Ow, that hurts. You son of a bitch. Ow. Kicking my ass.
So a normal Smash Bros session. Well, PH was 2K on that list of developers? Because if they were,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think they may have. Not sure. I do know that there's THQ Nordic, Activision, EA, Bethesda.
Wait, THQ's still around?
They were revived by a parent company, and they're
Oh.
now being branded as THQ Nordic.
Oh, okay. I thought they went belly up years ago.
And Hairball points out that in Central you could give people stunners. Yeah, if you do a running attack at people, one of the random moves you can do is a stunner.
Yeah, I remember those. Those were so funny. Just like running, and like just doing some
Wow,
kind
you
of
got
wrestling move.
5 KOs. I didn't even notice that, to be honest with you.
Nice.
No, it's fine, Morrow. At this point, I don't even care about lag no more. I don't care no more.
For me, the
Don't care
developer I
no
was
more.
excited to see on that list was Platinum.
You know what made me excited?
Hmm.
Spike Chunsoft.
Uh,
They've made quite a few games over their 10 years developers, but the one game series I would like to see them revive, just for one more game, and I mean a true sequel here. That would be the return of the much beloved and cult classic game series,
Fire Pro Wrestling!
that would be interesting to see that get a revival.
There has not been a true Fire Pro game since 2007.
That's a long time.
Yes. In 2005, technically, because the 07 release was just an English port of the 05 one.
Well, then again, there's still so many people who are still waiting for Half-Life 3, and that's been in development how long?
About the same time. Roughly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually true, yeah.
Except Valve doesn't have an excuse because they had millions of dollars.
Yep.
They just don't want to at this point, I'm guessing.
Probably. Because the hype levels are way too high. And it's like, you're never going to please everybody with that, so...
By the way, as I'm playing with Cassier, I just remember that I need to watch this week's Supernatural.
Oh yeah, I watched that earlier today. It was a good episode.
I can't wait to watch it myself.
I'm enjoying the new dynamic they've got going with Dean having his mom around again.
From what I saw, the first episode's already interesting. Ooh, materia, mine, no, fuck you!
I definitely was not expecting that at the end of last season. It's like, give you something you've needed, and it's like, what? Boom, there's his mother. It's like, oh, that's
Bahamut.
interesting.
No, I don't want the Bahamut. The point is moot. Your face is moot. Moo! Oh no. Oh no. No, you. Ouchies. No. No! Fuck a lucky ding dong!
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the all the interconnectivity functions work on the Switch with like taking it around and stuff, like they were showing in that trailer.
The only thing I want to know is the battery life.
Yeah, that would be a very helpful tidbit to know. Also, how much the sucker's going to cost.
My brother-in-law says that one of the sources is claiming that it's going to be $299.
I could see that. I could see it in the 300 to 400 ballpark.
I'm honestly open to anything under 400 at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be something like that to compete with Sony and Microsoft, because like the base models nowadays in that ballpark.
Yeah, I think so. No, mine, yes! You can go to hell! Oh, as soon as I say that, Ifrit. Or Ifrit, whichever one.
Whichever.
I did not plan that. I don't think this is where you can plan that. Unless you, like, memorize the patterns or something. Which I haven't. Nonetheless, yes, send them to hell. You can't kill me, I'm an angel!
Interesting entrance into Master.
Let's see.
Oh, Darkwing Duck, nice. And oh, I need to stop reading the comments.
Yes, stop trying to read the comments in the middle of matches. That's not going to help you very much.
But you make them sound so tantalizing and interesting, and I read them, and all of a sudden now I'm getting thrown halfway across the screen.
Well, it's your fault for letting yourself get distracted.
You know what you can do?
What?
Get a root! God damn it, no, not Mario again! Mamma mia!
Yeah, that new Mario looked interesting.
What's that?
I said the new Mario game looked interesting.
Oh, yes. From the few seconds we saw of it, it looks like definitely going to be something a little different.
Also, am I the only one who thought that there was gold rings on that map instead of coins?
Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't just me.
I was like, did they accidentally put some Sonic rings in
Holy
this
shit,
game?
if they actually put Sonic in the game.
That would be interesting to see how that would play out.
Sega is a developer going to be making games for the NX, and they've worked together in the past.
Well, we know Sega's doing something for the NX because there's that Project Sonic they announced months ago. It's supposed to be an NX title.
Oh, and Barbara sent me a video on Facebook, wants me to watch it later. I'm assuming it's details on the Switch.
I wonder how long those controller things are going to last with how small they are.
That depends. Are you a responsible console owner?
Fairly.
And Mario picks up yet another victory.
But you got to think with depending on what you're playing, you can get pretty into your game, and controllers tend to get a lot more wear and tear on them when you're a lot more intense on them.
I generally tend to treat my controllers and stuff very well.
Yeah, that's usually how I treat them too. It's just, natural wear and tear can happen.
And good game indeed, Mario. And yes, I am the one-winged angel. Wow, interesting parallel. And since I quoted him earlier, I'm going to be punchy. Is anyone familiar with the Fun with Ahmed series made by Sunny Bone on YouTube?
Can't say that I am personally.
You know where he takes Ahmed Johnson promos from WWF Warzone and puts subtitles on them?
No, I haven't seen that.
I highly recommend it. It's super funny.
I can imagine putting subtitles on any old wrestling promo where the guy is just talking and you have no idea what he's really saying.
Especially Ahmed Johnson, and the fact that you just said old made me feel old. Because 1998, oh fuck, that's almost 20 years ago.
Yep.
Fuck! Times of one on beef stew. Gonna be on my mortgages, Morty. Where's Izzy? Oh, and Cybertrick was Segata Santuro.
There's an old classic.
Can't go wrong with a good. It's an oldie but a goodie. That's what it is.
Yep.
Now we're in a suspended ring above an empty chasm. That can't be dangerous at all.
Oh, totally. And again, aren't most Smash maps pretty much like that?
Yes, but this is supposed to be a boxing ring. Seems like something that Big Japan Pro Wrestling would do. If no one's ever heard of BJW, they're essentially Japan's answer to CZW.
Just all the insanity.
Yes. All of the crazy deathmatch types.
I was listening to a podcast a couple days ago where someone mentioned a goofy match type would be to suspend a wrestling ring over a swimming pool and do a rumble in it where you have to throw people into the water.
Well, Monte Nitro has held shows in resorts where they've had a ring over a pool.
I was like, well, getting splashed in a pool would probably be a lot less painful than hitting a concrete floor.
Depends on how you're landing and how high you're landing on it.
That is true, yeah, because water can get pretty hard when you hit it.
Yeah, it can essentially feel like concrete.
Especially from high enough, yeah.
God damn it. Well, at least that wasn't me getting hit. So I can't complain.
Smash attack!
Oh, god damn it. So your fault. This is all your fault, Crunch Man.
How is it my fault? I'm not even playing. I can't play. If I
You're
could play, I would be.
You're influencing the battle through your voodoo.
I don't do voodoo.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You can't prove that.
Alright then. Yeah, I saw that hairball. That's really sad.
Yeah. And you actually had a good... and I'm not sure who pitched the idea, but whoever pitched the idea that Toku should be on Crunchyroll.
Everybody, I think, who watches Ultraman on Crunchyroll and pays attention to any other Toku wants it on Crunchyroll. Because, you know, it would get them a lot of attention, that's for sure.
Yeah, could you imagine if, like, Kamen Rider and Super Sentai started showing up on there?
At the very least, they could put Kamen Rider on there because, you know, they're doing the Sentai DVDs, which, okay, fine. If you want to keep Sentai on DVDs, go for it. That's, you know, your prerogative, and that works because obviously they're selling. But you could put Kamen Rider on Crunchyroll at least and get it some extra attention, especially with the one they have now, X8. It's a gaming Kamen Rider. You know, gaming is still a huge thing, so
And it ain't getting any smaller.
yeah, exactly.
You know what they would do if they were smart?
Hmm.
Revive the Climax Hero series.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done that in a long
I'm kind
time.
of sad they haven't. By the way, I don't know if anybody knows if this rumor is true. I have heard via Twitter that the Nintendo Switch will be region free.
Yeah, I saw that over Twitter as well, so hopefully that's true. But then again, well, actually, no, you can still do region lock considering they've done that with 3DS. I was just gonna say it'd be hard to region lock a chip, but then again, frickin' 3DS, so I don't know. Oh, that's something to look forward to, Hairball. See what role that guy plays.
And yet another win by Mr. Morrow. He's squashing us. Bauer's saying that most people are saying yes, that it is region free. That is amazing.
Now, if that is actually true, then that is awesome.
No more borders for video games.
Yeah. Considering, isn't Nintendo pretty much the last one to give up the region locking?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Xbox One is region locked or not. I know PS4 is not.
Well, yeah, no, Sony definitely doesn't. Then again, I suppose with Xbox One they wouldn't really need to be, considering most of Japan apparently doesn't possess them.
Yeah. Then again, you know, the overall games they produce on the Xbox One isn't really very much favored in Japan. Japanese markets tend to favor more strategy-based games.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the completionist video on Gears Ultimate?
Gears of War?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Well, literally because a lot of the achievements are multiplayer, he basically recruited a bunch of fans and friends to help him with it. And apparently the best way they found to do this was to literally set their server settings to Japanese because there's nobody on them, so that way they would always end up in the same game together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, in Gears you can't like just set up your own private room?
I don't know.
That'd be very strange if you can't.
I think maybe it's like just. I think what they probably did was they did it that way just so they don't have to go through all the friending everybody nonsense. Because, like I said, he did recruit fans to help. So
Right. Speaking
that's
of which,
probably a lot of work.
Did you hear what Charlie Conroy's doing?
No. What is he up to?
He's going to Splatoon next, including the multiplayer.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's going to be announcing on Twitter when he'll be recording the multiplayer stops, so people can join up with him.
I wouldn't really have thought of Splatoon as a LPable game, but I guess you can LP almost anything.
Well, it's already been done by both Brain Scratch and Hellfire Comms.
Interesting.
Yeah, both those games. So I'm kind of surprised that Chuck is doing it, considering those two people have already done it. And this is definitely going to be one of the shorter LPs, really.
Well, yeah.
Considering how short the overall game is.
Okay, hold on a sec. Are you basically saying the guy from Ginga is actually going to be playing that character, just obviously not pulling out his frick, what was that thing called? The Spark something? Ginga Spark, that's what it was.
I honestly have no idea, as I've never watched Ginga Man, although I've heard good things about it.
Not Ginga Man, Ultraman Ginga.
Ultraman Ginga. Nonetheless, if it's Ultraman, then usually I hear praise from it, usually from Keith Justice.
Yeah, Ultraman Orb's been pretty good. We've been covering that on RTR, so that's going to be interesting if he's really sticking to that character. But I guess we'll find out whenever that episode gets subbed. Which, knowing the subgroups, Excite will probably have it out by Wednesday, and then TBN will probably have it out by Friday or whatever.
Oh, there's the Spaceship Mario.
Oh, yeah, this is a Galaxy stage.
I've honestly never looked at the background that often with this stage for whatever reason.
I imagine they probably stick a lot of interesting details in the back, but it's just no one's really going to be paying attention because everyone's busy beating the crap out of each other. As you do. What does Gangnam Style have to do with anything, Bobbert? Seriously.
Maro, you must be deleted! Oh, wow, I missed him and hit Cyber Draco by mistake.
I swear, that is honestly probably one of the best things to come out of Matt Hardy doing that gimmick. It's just that insane voice. It's just so much fun to replicate.
Yes, especially when talking about Meek Mahan. And as I told the Z-Man, if I work with Meek Mahan, I will eat him and then delete him! Delete! 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 Delete!
Sendai
I know what GameStop comes from because Ginga,
Oh, okay.
I think.
I guess that's kind of a stretch, but
Oppa Ginga style. Boom, 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 boom.
okay.
Sexy Toku.
Well, according to Hairball, the Xbox One is not region locked,
Oh, cool.
so that's neat. But then, like I said, they don't really need to, considering Japan doesn't exactly have any really specific games for it like the PS systems do.
The only games I can think of are exclusive to Xbox One are Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3, and the Gear series.
And Halo, technically.
And Halo, yeah. Although it's also on Windows. I
Well,
think, maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't think so, not yet. Like, maybe in like some of the future installments.
Wow, last place. I feel so bad.
Well, I mean, since they are doing a whole new trilogy at the moment, I guess probably Halo 6 might have the Windows 10 crossplay thing, or whatever they call it. Ow. Oh, that was a thing.
I just decided to do that just to piss off Hairball.
And just waiting for the reaction in the chat. Pretty much.
That will be quite amusing. You thought I was going to do another Matt Hardy impression, but I didn't.
Yep.
Because unlike other predictable people, the one thing that I am not is predictable.
Which is why.
No, I'm not playing Crank That Anything because I don't play Soldier Boy.
And according to Hairball, seen as being punked by Dario Cueto.
Yeah, it's an old Punked clip, I think it was, back when Punked was a thing. The actor who plays Dario Cueto apparently helped punk him.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to go look for that.
Yeah, the guy who plays Dario Cueto has been in a lot of stuff before Lucha Underground.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, as far as just the amount of roles goes, he's pretty well accomplished.
I have absolutely no idea why dead memes are being resurrected in here.
Well, if anybody thinks about resurrecting dead memes, I just want everyone to remember one thing. Do you know what that one thing is, Crunchman?
No idea. What?
It's to leave Britney alone.
Oh, jeez.
Also, shoes. Let's get some shoes. Oh my god, shoes.
Okay, that one I'm not as familiar with.
Oh, you never seen that music video from back in like 2007?
Probably not, considering I don't recognize it.
2007 was the first real big year for YouTube. Like a whole bunch of things came out that year. Just love it. Do you remember? Do you know a guy by the name of Mr. Safety?
Not off the top
He
of
used to
my
make
head,
comedic
no.
music videos on YouTube. Used to be one of my favorite people on there. Him and Charles Trippy, who is now a bassist for a band.
Cool.
Do you know who one of the most successful people from YouTube is? Donald Glover.
That sounds semi-familiar.
Have you ever watched Community?
Oh, yeah. I've seen a few episodes.
He's
And that's why I recognize that name, because one of my friends was freaking out about Donald Glover's apparently Lando Calrissian or something.
Yeah, now he's Lando fucking Calrissian.
That's exciting.
And it all started off with him making skits on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw a few episodes of season 1 of Community.
I highly
Meant to
recommend.
finish it, but never did.
It starts going a little downhill in the later seasons, but the first two are really great.
Yeah.
And of course, Baba wants me to stop shaking hands with Danger. Because I'm not going to be Three-Fingered Joe.
Yeah, meanwhile, LPH is just listing every old meme possible.
By the way, if anyone wants any real nostalgia for the old school YouTube, go watch Pork and Beans by Weezer. It'll take you down a fucking nostalgia trip.
So many old fun things for just looking in the past of YouTube. I was watching a random Epic Mealtime video a couple days ago, and then I looked at the upload date, and it was like 2011. I was like, shit, these guys have been doing it this long? Holy fuck.
Well, I've been making videos since 07.
Did they really start in 07?
I started making videos in June of 2007 on YouTube.
Wow, Bobbert.
Damn it! Stupid lag. Why do you have to do this to me, Crunchman?
What am I doing?
I agree with Bobber. Hairball, you need to stop. You need to save your fanfiction stories for the WrestleCast emails. That's what Evil Rev and Dark Mortimer do.
Yep. Although I'll never quite understand how that got started, but oh well.
It got started by Dark Mortimer and Evil Reverend. They're the ones who started it all.
I'm just thinking, it's like, why would you put a fan fiction in the middle of a wrestling email?
It really just started out of nowhere, really, with them just making these random stories just to entertain us. And I guess themselves by proxy. And it just spun off into what it is today.
Yeah, it really confused me. Like the first few times I listened to the WrestleCast and just like hearing emails, I was like, "What on earth is going on over there?" And then a thing like that was a thing that used to go on Ranger Recap too until they killed it. It's like, nope, enough of that nonsense.
Easy and Shades are not as tolerant as me and Maddie.
Well, also you got to think they get like a bazillion emails, and everyone, you got a bunch of people doing that. That's going to get annoying.
And everyone wants people to. I mean, Bobbert wants people to ask actual questions. Yeah, he's not a big fan of people just giving their own recaps.
Yeah, I usually try to keep mine short, just like little things here and there that I like.
I appreciate people asking some questions, getting their thoughts on things. I do remember I was one of the only people doing that. Which is one of the reasons why I became the co-host, because I sort of separated myself from other people, and I would also constantly bring up other promotions like Ring of Honor, my local promotion, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys can absorb so much wrestling over 1 week.
Just gotta make the time, and I still have to watch this week's Lucha Underground. I'll be doing that as soon as game night's over. Which, wow, look at the time. This is actually our final match.
Yep.
God damn, that went by super fast.
That's because you got someone sitting here to chat with, whereas normally you just be yapping at yourself.
Yeah. Anyways, Morrow wins fight 99 out of 100. Thankfully, I was able to win the first one before he joined, so at least I have that going for me.
Dakota at midnight. Morrow wins the internet.
That he does. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and joining us for our random... Oh, god damn it, M3 Shock. M3Y. You came in literally. M3Y. Why M3?
I saw Arrow this week, LPH. That was a decent episode.
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed this week's episode of Arrow. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. Thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us for this bit of insanity. I'm glad the internet didn't derp too much for this. I'm glad that, how many frames did we drop? 115. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also, I thank Crunchman for helping me with code commentary. Always a good host to have around.
Oh, yeah. Anytime. Hairballs.
He's trying to make me on, but no, I have to go get ready for the WrestleCast. Gotta watch Lucha Underground. I have we have our own list to make. It's a pretty big one, so get prepared for that. I'm gonna need actual time to do all these things and just summarize everything. It's too much. Anyways, until next time, that's Crunchman.
See ya. I have no catchphrase yet. I need to think of something.
Yeah, and be sure to follow all their social media pages. And until next time, that's TWK. This is TWK of TWK Reviews, telling you work your gimmick. And check out my latest review. It'll be available to the public within the next 4 hours. So subscribe to my YouTube channel so that way you can see it. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one. Woo! I'm out.